Road ahead closed. Let's say no, it's not that one. Oh, it's that one up there. It's a good job I don't want to go up there anyway. But we're now coming into Iron Bridge itself. So, which is very, very touristy. And there's the Iron Bridge itself. Which you can walk across. You can't drive across, but you can walk across. Good day to you all. How you doing? Andy VFR here, and a very warm welcome back to my channel, Bimble's Trips and Tours. You join me today on this bit of a cloudy day, but it's quite warm. We've had a bit of rain earlier, but nothing major. But yeah, join me today on a little bimble going up through Shropshire via Iron Bridge. Well, Coalport, Iron Bridge, Jackville, and then up through Boswell, up to Shrewsbury, well, on the outskirts of Shrewsbury, which will then take me up through just a quick blast along the A5 and then pick up the A49. The A49 down through Craven Arms, past Ludlow, and then onto my favourite little spot, Clear Hill, and then back home for tea. So, but the other reason why I'm going out on a little trip today is because for a few years now I've had a little camera which I used to use. I used to wear on the helmet on the bike, but the only issue I had with it was it didn't have an external mic, so unfortunately all you got was wind noise. However, I've got that camera mounted today. I thought I'd give it a go, but I haven't got it mounted on the helmet because I've still got the old Drift Ghost XL on the helmet, because obviously that's got an exterior mic. But I've mounted this other camera just to the left of on the dash, and let's see if that's working. So 1, 2, 3, click. Hello. I think it's working. There's a little red light LED. But yeah, basically the camera is a Nikon Key Mission 170, and so I've had it for a number of years, and it's just been sat in its little box because ultimately I wanted a camera that I could mount on my helmet and be able to talk to people. So some of you probably watching this and watched some of my previous trips are probably thinking, oh god, he's still talking, he's still rambling on, or as my mate Gaza says, Mr. Waffle. Anyway, I'm not going to apologise for that, because at the end of the day that's me. But yeah, so I've had this camera for probably the best part of 2 or 3 years, and I have to say it is a good camera. It is a very good camera. It does have stabilisation. It's got all the knobs and whistles that a proper DSL Nikon camera has, and being a DSL owner, Nikon DSL owner, I thought, well, I'll invest it. It wasn't very expensive. Got it off of eBay. But yeah, as I say, it's been sat in its little case for the past, I suppose, couple of years. Not really done anything with it. So I've charged all the batteries up. And let's see what it's like. It could be completely terrible. Or where I've got it positioned. I have added a mounting point on the top box, so at least then I can have it rear facing, which is fine if you've got somebody following you and you want to video them following you. So yeah, rear mounted mounting point on the top box, so I can video what's going on behind me if I want to, but I might not put that on there today. We'll see. Yeah, it's like, it is a good little camera, and for what I paid for it, it's got good quality 1080 HD quality film. It can take photos as well. But yeah, the only issue I've got with it is you can't mount an external mic to it, so you might get a bit of wind noise off of it. I'm hoping that in the edit I can actually separate the I'm hoping that I can separate the commentary that I'm doing on the drift. And I can add it to the footage from the Nikon, so we'll have a look. Something may come of it, something may not, we'll see. So in the meantime, enjoy the ride. I will put a bit of music on for you. Oh my goodness, I can hear you all saying some of that old naff music that I've found on the internet. But anyway, let's play a tune. yeah, we're coming into Coalport now. Coalport obviously being famous for its pottery. Outside of Stoke-on-Trent, but Coalport, Royal Coalport pottery is so obviously we're following along the River Severn at the moment. This is one of the many Coalport pottery factories. This is a museum, you can go in there. There's an old brick kiln there. Lots of narrow little bridges here. So if ever you're this way, it's worth stopping off and having a look around here, because it is quite interesting. Obviously because it's the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. That's why it's near Telford. The other thing that also was manufactured here was tar. There are bitumen seams all the way around this area. And so there are tar tunnels, which again is worth going into. What I might do with one of these Bimbles, I might actually come here and stop here and do a bit of filming around here, because it is amazing. But today is just purely just a ride. But also because my wife Jill works in a school, she's off, so there's no grandkids to have to wait for them to come home from school or do school pickup. So I thought, well, if I do a slightly longer Bimble today and do this route, which I've done a few times, first time on Kramer, to be honest. I've done it on the Cross Runner a couple of times. But yeah, so this is probably the first time I've taken Kramer down here. There's a wonky house there, look. There are quite a few of them around here, to be fair, because of the mines and what have you. So there's another place of interest around here called Blist Hills, where there's an old reproduction Victorian village. So there's a more modern bridge over the River Severn. Got a nice pub. Oh, you're coming round here. Thank you very much, madam. Or sir, I didn't quite see who it was. It's a B&B there, the oldie Robin Hood. There's plenty of pubs around here, I can assure you. There's the River Severn, there's a guy down there fishing. The other thing that's along here is also Jackville. There's some old kilns. The old smelting works. Yeah, there's Jackville, which is also which is more famous for, if you've ever seen old Victorian fireplaces, slip glaze. And slip glaze is that brown, dark brown base glaze that's got white, what they call slip on it. So road ahead closed. Let's say no, it's not that one. Oh, it's that one up there. It's a good job I don't want to go up there anyway. But we're now coming into Iron Bridge itself. So, which is very, very touristy. And there's the Iron Bridge itself. Which you can walk across. You can't drive across, but you can walk across. Various little pubs, cafes, tea rooms. I can recommend that ice cream shop, Crystals. And these lovely little cottages perched on the side banks of the River Severn. They're amazing. And up to the right of me on this hillside there's loads and loads of this. It's the main part of Iron Bridge. You can see them or not, hopefully you can. But yeah, sorry, go back to Jackville. So it's famous for those oh, and if you are in this area, I can recommend the Malt House. However, make sure you check your receipt, because they put an automatic service charge on. It is optional, you don't have to pay it, but I got caught out by it. But anyway, so that's the Malt House in Iron Bridge. That's the short stay car park in there. Again, you can park in there. That one's usually not quite so busy. And we're exiting Iron Bridge now. And then we're going to pick up another one of my favourite roads, which is actually part of the National Cycle Route. So, ergo, if it's a National Cycle Route, the surface is usually very nice, very smooth. Well, it was the last time. Of course, it could be full of potholes again by now, knowing the state of the roads here in the UK. But anyway. And that was Iron Bridge. So what I'll do is next time when I've got a bit of free time, probably when I get back from my holiday, I might come back out again and just stop off at various places and in a bit more detail. And so this is just purely just a bimble on this road, because I do like to bimble, to be honest. Don't we all? Especially in some of the great countryside that we've got around here in the UK. I'm not saying there isn't great countryside in other parts of the world, but I think the UK is fairly special, and there's some really lovely parts. And I have to say, especially around here where you